हेलो, गुड मॉर्निंग मैम। मैम शुरू कर दिया, आपको व्हाट्सअप कर दिया मैम मैंने ना, जो लिंक है ज्वाइन करने का, आप ज्वाइन कर लीजिए मैम। मैम मैंने लिंक भेज दिया आपको व्हाट्सअप पे, उससे ज्वाइन कर लीजिए मैम आप। ठीक है, ओके मैम। हाँ प्रीतम सर, नमस्कार सर। ये अभी बताऊंगा, अभी आज ना स्कूल में फंक्शन हो रहा है, बाद में आपको कॉल। हेलो मैम। मैम आगे वाले बोल रहे हैं, उनको ना हवा नहीं आ रही है स्कूल में, थोड़ा पंखे वाला है।
नमस्कार, बहुत बढ़िया रहो। बढ़िया, मैं कह रही हूँ मैं तुम लोगों को सही बात है, सही बात है। अब होने लगने लग गया। अब मतलब पहले से आई विल नॉट से बिकॉज एट दिस एज इतना आ रहे हो कहते हैं ऐसा सब ग्रेजुअली जैसे बहन जी के अब सुस्ती आने लगी एज के साथ सुस्ती आने लग जाती
Maybe they are giving the rest for spare part.
नाम से करना है आना जाना मालूम है ना बहन भी नाम लेती रहती है ऑर्डर में मुझे फिर वो किसी शादी में मिली कहते हैं हाँ 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 मैं किसी शादी में मिली हाँ हाँ
चेक करके
गाड़ी उठाई चल पड़ी
मेरे को बोल देते सर मैं कैमरा लगा के अरे नहीं कर सकता इसका मुझे जांच करने की अगले 24 साल से कितने इस काउंट में कभी जांच कर होंगे पता नहीं कभी मैंने नहीं एक ही कैमरा करते हैं बोलते उठा रहता है देखा जब से आगे देगी तब तक करना पड़ेगा जो होगी ना रीजन इंडिया नॉर्मल कर दिवाली के बाद प्राइमरी रखना है सेकेंडरी प्राइमरी रखना है सेकेंडरी
एक वायर तो ऐसी ही रहेगी आप
दो रखना
दो लग
ब्रेक ना कर देना प्रॉब्लम ब्रेक ना
ब्रेक ब्रेक इसी तरीके से वाईफाई
की रिकॉर्डिंग
है वाईफाई दोनों ही लैंड दोनों
ये
ब्रेक नहीं करेगी
ये लैंड इसका लिंक मत देना सीधा यूट्यूब पर
ब्रेक मैंने आपसे
जो भी आपका दूर है ना और लेकर के सारे बच्चे भी हो रहे हैं स्टोर
Good morning, everyone. Our Honorable Chief Guest for the day, Lieutenant General Suresh Sharma, PVSM, AVSM, has arrived. So we are very happy to have your presence with us today. And on behalf of the Trust, I extend you a very warm welcome. The wreath laying ceremony is one of the most sacred moments of this commemoration. The wreath stands as a metaphor of eternity, honor, and reverence. When we lay a wreath, we are not merely placing flowers. We are offering our gratitude, our respect, and our silent salute to the eternal spirit of the hero. I now humbly request our chief guest to kindly proceed for the wreath laying ceremony to pay floral tribute to Lieutenant Abdul Kataria SM. Sir, please. The guard of honor will be presented by the contingent of 16 Chart Battalion. Thank you, sir. Let this solemn act taken in us renewed pride and gratitude for our brave Lieutenant Dato, who remains the eternal guardian of our nation's peace and honor. We have now with us Major General Samira, UYSM, AVSM, BSM. I request sir to lay the wreath. Sir, please. It's a gesture that speaks when words fall short. A mark of reverence for our courage, for the courage, sacrifice, and devotion of Lieutenant Atul. He gave his today for our tomorrow. Thank you, sir. May I request Lieutenant General Om Prakash Chilla, PVSM, UYSM, AVSM, SM, the patron of the trust, to lay the wreath. Sir, please. Thank you, sir. On behalf of the commanding officer of 16th Jat Battalion, Subedar Phul Kumar, will now lay the wreath. Sir, please. As the wreath is being laid, we are reminded Thank you, sir. On behalf of the command. Once again, thank you all for paying reverential tribute to the eternal hero. Today we have gathered here to honor the brave son of our soil, Lieutenant Atul Kacharya, Sena Medal winner, a soldier whose courage, sacrifice, and spirit continue to inspire generations. As we stand here today in a school that proudly bears his name, let's remember that this institution is not just a tribute to his memory, it's a continuation of his ideals, courage, discipline, and devotion to duty. May his story always remind us that freedom is not free. It is guarded by the bravery of men like Lieutenant Atul. Let us salute this immortal hero. It is now my privilege to introduce our chief guest to all of you present here. Lieutenant General Suresh Sharma, He is a former senior military leader who served as senior engineer-in-chief of the Indian Army. In a career spanning 38 years, he earned the distinction of steering two premier defense organizations. His successive tenures as the Director General of Border Roads Organization and Engineer-in-Chief witnessed a large-scale transformation of strategic and military infrastructure across the country and enhanced the technical and logistical capabilities of Indian Army. He is a highly recognized leader in the field of infrastructure and nation building. Other career highlights include command of an West Mumbai Zone, Command Bengal Engineer Group and Center Roorkee, Chief Engineer, Southwestern Command and Director General Combat Engineers. He has served on staff at Infantry Brigade as the United Nations Advisor for Humanitarian Mine Actions in Bosnia and Herzegovina. He has trained and mentored young military leaders at CMC. In addition to a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from Kanpur University, he holds MSc and MPhil degrees in defense and strategic studies from Madras University and a master's in management studies from Osmania University. He is associated in various capacities with the Institution of Military Engineers, CRRI, CBRI, Indian Institute of Brick Engineers, Indian Building Congress, Indian Road Congress, Channeling Association of India, Construction Industry Development Council, funding member, Global Counter-Terrorism Council, and is an adjunct professor at the National Institute of Advanced Studies, Bangalore. He is a regular speaker and a moderator at many forums. In recognition of his exceptional services, the President of India has honored Lieutenant General Sharma twice with the Param Vishishta Seva Medal TVSM in 2018 and Adi Vishishta Seva Medal AVSM in 2016. In his younger days, he has been an ace mountaineer too. He has been associated with the underground space sector for a long time. As a senior vice president, Channeling Association of India, he has shaped the environment in a very cohesive manner, leading to multiple benefits for the stakeholders in India and abroad. He has further contributed to the nation building efforts while working in the corporate sector. As Chief Principal, WSP Louis Berger, American MNC, oversaw the design and consultancy projects in India for 2 years. Currently, he is engaged as an advisor with the GeoConsult India, Austrian MNC, JCB India, and Tikida Shell. Sir, on behalf of all the assembled dignitaries here, I extend to you a very warm and cordial welcome. It's also my privilege to welcome all the dignitaries and our esteemed veterans and their families present here. Your presence reminds us of the courage, devotion, and selfless service that safeguard our freedom. The trust extends their deepest respect and heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for your sacrifices and unwavering commitment to the country. On this solemn day, we pay tribute to our martyrs and we reaffirm our promise to uphold the values they gave their lives to protect. We are united here not in sorrow, but in gratitude. Gratitude for the life of a man who showed us what true service and sacrifice mean. On behalf of the trust, I extend to you all a very warm and cordial welcome. Thank you for being part of this day's remembrance and time. Before we proceed, let us pause for 2 minutes in silence to honor the sacred memory of Lieutenant Atul, who made the supreme sacrifice for the nation. May this silence reflect our deepest respect, gratitude, and praise for his eternal peace. May I invite Respected Principal now, Mrs. Mukti Suha, to recite a few peaceful and reflective words to guide our thoughts as we honor the memory of Atul in silence. Ma'am, please.
Don't think of him as gone away. His journey has just begun. Life holds so many facts. This earth is only one. Just think of him as resting from the sorrows and tears in a place of warmth and comfort where there are no days and years. Think how he must be wishing that we could know today. But any sadness can really pass away. And think of him as being in the heart of those he touched. For nothing lost is ever lost, and he was loved by all, and he was loved by all.
Thank you, ma'am, for creating a perfect ambience for this memorial ceremony. To pay homage to our beloved Martyr, I now invite Ms. Anita Sharma to share a few heartfelt words of reverence. Anita, ma'am, please.
यहाँ उपस्थित सम्मानित गणमान्यजन को मेरा सादर नमन। मातृभूमि के मस्तक रक्त अभिषेक करो, तुम हो सपूत भारत के रण में तय अपनी जिद करो। मैं नमन करूं वंदन करूं, मैं नमन करूं वंदन करूं, करूं शहीदों का सम्मान, आज विश्व में गूंज रहा गौरव गान। प्रस्तुत पंक्तियों से शहीद लेफ्टिनेंट अतुल कटारिया के विराट व्यक्तित्व और शौर्य गाथा को मैं विनम्रता पूर्वक अभिव्यक्ति प्रदान कर रही हूँ। आज अत्यंत भावुकता परंतु गर्वानुभूति का वक्त है। मुझे विदित है कि उनके साहस का वर्णन करना संभव नहीं है, तथापि मेरा किंचित तुच्छ प्रयास है। अतुल अदम्य साहस की प्रतिकृति थे। उनकी धमनियों में देश प्रेम की अविरल धारा बहती थी। ऐसे राष्ट्र प्रेमी गुरुग्राम के गौरव वीर बदानी शहीद लेफ्टिनेंट अतुल कटारिया की अनूठी शख्सियत के प्रति हम बारंबार नतमस्तक हैं। अतुल बचपन से ही उमंग, स्फूर्ति, जोश से भरपूर थे। मुख की प्रसन्नता तो उनके तेज को और भी प्रज्वलित करती थी। उनमें इस शौर्य के बीज को अंकुरित करने और फलने फूलने में माता पिता की परवरिश सहायक बनी। अतुल के लघु काल की वीरता से परिपूर्ण अनेक गाथाएं हैं। हम तो मात्र प्रतीकात्मक रूप से ही वर्णन करने की भूमिका का निर्वहन कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि हमने उनके उत्सर्ग और त्याग की विशालता का बखान करने का सामर्थ्य नहीं है। तूफानों से लड़ते हैं वे, आंधियों में उड़ते हैं। तूफानों से लड़ते हैं वे, आंधियों में उड़ते हैं। देश की मिट्टी में अंग अंग रंगते हैं। धरती जलवायु भी जिनको प्रणाम करते हैं, वे भारत माँ के वीर सपूत कहाँ किसी से डरते हैं। जन्म 21 फरवरी 1975 से लेकर शहादत दिवस 14 अक्टूबर 1998 पर्यंत उनका जीवन हर भारतीय के लिए एक उदाहरण है। उन्होंने जब से लेफ्टिनेंट की पदवी प्राप्त की, वे अपराजेय योद्धा रहे। आतंकवादियों के हौसलों को पस्त करके ही चैन की सांस लेते थे। उनमें निडरता, आत्मीयता, राष्ट्र प्रेम इतना कि कश्मीरियों के लिए भी प्रिय अब्दुल बन गए। पुलवामा के सांगरवानी क्षेत्र में घुसपैठियों से मुठभेड़ के समय उसने कईयों को मौत के घाट उतार दिया। वे मातृभूमि के सच्चे मायनों में वीर सपूत थे। इसी की सुरक्षा के लिए उन्होंने दुश्मनों को पद दलित करते हुए अपने प्राणों का उत्सर्ग कर दिया और हमेशा हमेशा के लिए अमर हो गए। बिछड़े कुछ इस अदा से कि रुत ही बदल गई। वे बिछड़े कुछ इस अदा से कि रुत ही बदल गई। एक शख्स सारे शहर को वीरान कर गया। सर झुके बस उसकी शहादत में, जो शहीद हुए हमारी हिफाजत हुई। वीरों की बगिया कभी सूनी नहीं होती। ऐसे वीर चेतना स्वरूप जिंदा रहते हैं। उनकी अनुपम छवि इस विद्यालय के प्रत्येक विद्यार्थी में प्रतिबिंबित होती है। हर एक बालक अतुल का स्वरूप है। वही अनुशासन, देश प्रेम, समाज सेवा की भावना का अंकुरण हर एक बच्चे में परिलक्षित होता है। अतुल सर्वप्रथम एक छोटी सी शिखा थी। उस शिखा से ज्योति, ज्योति से मशाल बने और वही मशाल युग युगांतर तक विद्यार्थियों की राह को प्रशस्त करती रहेगी। विद्यार्थियों की राह को हमेशा प्रकाशित करती रहेगी। जय हिंद। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Anita ma'am, for those moving words that touched our hearts. Now, our talented students from classes 6 to 8 will present a patriotic song, Sahat Ki Safidu, a heartfelt musical tribute to the brave son of our soil. Through their voices, we salute the undying spirit of Lieutenant Abu, whose courage and sacrifice keep our nation safe and free. you, children, for your melodious music that has filled the air with patriotism. Now I invite Miss Anida Gulati with her soulful rendition of Hey Mere Watan Ki Logo, a song that stirs pride and emotion in every Indian heart. Anida, please.
जब तक थी सांस लड़ी वो, जब तक थी लाश बिछाई, संगीन पे धर कर माथा सो गए अमर बलिदानी, जो शहीद हुए उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। जब देश में थी दीवारें, वो खेल रहे थे होली, जब हम बैठे थे घरों में, जब हम बैठे थे घरों में, वो झेल रहे थे गोली। हे धन्य जवान वो अपने, हे धन्य वो उनकी जवानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी।
Thank you, Anita ma'am, for your stirring and emotional performance. Now, a student of class 9, Kavya Changu, is going to recite a poem dedicated to Lieutenant Atul and his timeless courage.
उपस्थित गणमान्य जन को नव्य का सादर प्रणाम। मैं 14 अक्टूबर की इस प्रभात वेला में शहीदी दिवस पर अतुल भैया की स्मृति में कविता का वाचन करके उन्हें विनम्र श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित कर रही हूँ। खून जमाती ठंड में भी सीना ताने खड़े हुए, बदन जलाती गर्मी में भी सीमाओं पर अड़े हुए, बांध शहादत का सहरा, बांध शहादत का सहरा, मृत्यु से ब्याह रचाते हैं। देश के वीर सिपाही देखो माँ का कर्ज चुकाते हैं। बर्फीली वायु हो चाहे तूफानों ने दी हो चुनौती, चाहे दुश्मन के खेमे से गोली की बौछारें होती, चाहे हो कैसी भी विपदा ये ना घबराते हैं। देश के वीर सिपाही देखो माँ का कर्ज चुकाते हैं। माँ पत्नी बच्चों से दूर राष्ट्र धर्म में रमे हुए, दिल में कितना दर्द ये पाले, पर सीमा पर डटे हुए, अपनी जान गवाकर भी दुश्मन को धूल चटाते हैं। देश के वीर सिपाही देखो माँ का कर्ज चुकाते हैं। धरती माँ के सच्चे बेटे सिर पर कफन बांध कर बैठे, नींद नहीं इनकी आंखों में ताकि हम सब चैन से लेटे। देश की रक्षा के खातिर वे वीर गति को पाते हैं। देश के वीर सिपाही देखो माँ का कर्ज चुकाते हैं। धरती माँ के सच्चे बेटे सिर पर कफन बांध कर बैठे, नींद नहीं इनकी आंखों में ताकि हम सब चैन से लेटे। देश की रक्षा के खातिर वे वीर गति को पाते हैं। देश के वीर सिपाही देखो माँ का कर्ज चुकाते हैं। कुर्बानी इन वीरों की जीवन कितनों को दे जाती है। इनके रक्त से सिंचित धरती धन्य धन्य हो जाती है। मौत भी क्या मारेगी उनको, मौत भी क्या मारेगी उनको जो मरकर भी जी जाते हैं। देश के वीर सिपाही देखो माँ का कर्ज चुकाते हैं। देख तिरंगा इन वीरों को गर्वित हो लहराता है। भारत माँ का मस्तक भी शान से यूं इठलाता है। जब जब सीना ताने ये जीत का बिगुल बजाते हैं। देश के वीर सिपाही देखो माँ का कर्ज चुकाते हैं। इन्हें जन्म देने वाली कोख के एहसानमंद पत्नी और परिवार के बलिदान को शत शत नमन। इस अतुल्य त्याग का हम मिलकर गीत गाते हैं। देश के वीर सिपाही देखो माँ का कर्ज चुकाते हैं। देश के वीर सिपाही देखो माँ का कर्ज चुकाते हैं। धन्यवाद।
That was truly impressive. Navya, thank you so much. Next, our students of LA Campus are once again going to perform a touching patriotic song, Saas Hai Jab Talat, a pledge to breathe and live for the nation. Through their melody, let us feel the heartbeat of our nation and renew our pride in Lieutenant Atul. Students, please.
चल पड़े हैं तो मंजिल को पार आएंगे, जान क्या
thanking children for filling our hearts with pride and respect for our country. Atul, from his young age, has shown tremendous concern for the less privileged in the society. The Lieutenant Atul Kacharya Memorial Trust reaches out to such people to keep the spirit of Atul alive. The trust has taken a very significant initiative to adopt 2 kids and bear their medical expenses for their speech therapy, a sum of rupees 30,600 per month, which amounts to 3,67,200 annually. He is paid to Messrs. Continua Kids Private Limited through Sangal, a public charitable trust, for the purpose every year. It is being given from the year 2021 onwards. It is said, cleanliness is next to godliness. In order to maintain the cleanliness and hygiene of Sahid Lieutenant Atul Kacharya Girls Senior Secondary School, Gurgaon village, which does not have a Safai Karmachari to maintain the cleanliness, especially of the toilets, the trust hands over an amount of rupees 11,000 per month, which amounts to 1,32,000 per year, to the school annually to appoint a Safai Karmachari to look after the cleanliness and hygiene of the school. Every year, Lieutenant Atul Kacharya Memorial Trust felicitates students from Sahid Lieutenant Atul Kacharya Government Girls Senior Secondary School, Gurugram, and Government Boys Higher Secondary School, Gurgaon village, who have shown exceptional dedication, perseverance, and academic excellence by scoring the highest marks in the recently held board exams. These awards are not just the recognition of high marks, but a celebration of hard work, discipline, and the spirit of striving for excellence, qualities that Lieutenant Atul himself exemplified. It is now time for us to recognize the excellence and courage of these young achievers. I now humbly request our chief guest to hand over some scholarships and prizes to these young learners. Sir. A memento and a cash award of rupees 2,000 to Jyoti, daughter of Sri Bhagavati Prasad, Shahid Lieutenant Atul Kacharya, Government Girls Senior Secondary School, Gurgaon village, for scoring 93.2% in class 10. Let's give her a big hand of applause. A memento and a cash award of rupees 5,000 to Reshu, daughter of Sri Narendra of the same school, for scoring 95.6% in class 12 board examinations. Congratulations, Reshu. A memento and a cash award of rupees 2,000 to Sonu Srivastav, son of Sri Sandeep Srivastav of Government Boys Higher Secondary School, Gurugram village, for scoring 88% in class 10 examination. Congratulations, son. The trust also gives a scholarship of rupees 21,000 to the children of JCOs of 13 Punjab Jain every year. May I now request Nice Subedar Amit Kumar to receive the scholarship check on behalf of these children. Sir, please. The trust also reaches out to the underprivileged, extending a hand of care and support. Today, alongside awarding scholarship and cash prizes, the Lieutenant Kacharya Memorial Trust is distributing sweaters and shawls to the students of economically weaker sections of Sahid Lieutenant Kacharya Government Girls Senior Secondary School, Gurugram village. A small but meaningful gesture that carries both the warmth and compassion and the enduring legacy of our beloved Martyr. These are the students who are receiving the shawls and sweaters. She is Shraddha, Kavita, Shivani, Kushi, Anjali, Varsha, Anjali,
मेरे पास टाइम नहीं था, हम लोग नंबर नहीं कॉल करते हैं।
Rajal,
वो किया है ना, मैंने किया है।
Bhavana,
पता नहीं चलेगा, 24 घंटा हो गया, कुछ पता ही नहीं, तो क्या कर है कहाँ।
Rashi.
मतलब उधर की सब का वेयर हाउस है, वहाँ की
In this process, the trust strives to ensure that every child feels valued, cared for, and inspired to strive for excellence. Congratulations once again to all the recipients, and thank you to the Chief Guest for awarding and encouraging this student. Thank you. Now we have a delightful poem presentation by two little patriots, Prakriti Katalia and Agrima Sharma. I invite these two children to present their performance.
सुप्रभात, मैं प्रकृति दाखल्या, मैं अग्रिमा शर्मा देश प्रेम से ओतप्रोत एक कविता प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं, जिसका शीर्षक है माँ तुझ पर सब कुछ वार दूं। वो मिट्टी की सौगी खुशबू में मेरे सपने पलते हैं, जहाँ सुबह उम्मीदों वाली और शाम में दीपक जलते हैं। ये धरती वीरों की धरती, कण कण में इतिहास बसा, जहाँ तिरंगा लहराता है, हर दिल में विश्वास बसा। हर घर घर कहती है मुझसे, तू कुछ ऐसा काम कर जा, इस माँ के चरणों में अपना सारा जीवन नाम कर जा। सरहद पर जो खड़ा सिपाही धूप छाप सब सहता है, तेरे मेरे चैन की खातिर हर दिन खुद से लड़ता है। उन माँओं को प्रणाम है जिनके लाल शहीद हो जाते हैं, उनके आंखों में आंसू होते हैं, पर होठ जय हिंद कह जाते हैं। मैं भी कुछ कर जाऊं ऐसा कि तुझको गौरव दिला सकूं। ऐ भारत मैं तुझ पर खुद को हर सांस सांस में मिटा सकूं। मैं तुझ पर सब कुछ वार दूं, तेरे लिए संसार दूं। मर भी जाऊंगा तेरे खातिर तो अपना जीवन सवार दूं। मैं तुझ पर सब कुछ वार दूं, तेरे लिए संसार दूं। मर भी जाऊंगा तेरे खातिर तो अपना जीवन सवार दूं। जय हिंद।
Thank you, children. You have brought smiles to the faces of all those who are sitting. Music speaks the language of the soul. Ananya of class 5 and Sridika of class 3 now present an instrumental performance dedicated to the Felicitations Martyr. Children, please. Well played, little children. So much. We are now once again going to listen to Miss Anida Gulati as she performs the self-composed patriotic song, Tu Hamesha Regega, a soulful tribute and a poignant reminder that the spirit of our heroes endures forever. Anida, please.
जिंदा रहेगा, पर तू सदा रहेगा, अतुल जिंदा रहेगा। ना तू कहीं गया, ना तेरी याद गई है, ना तू कहीं गया, ना तेरी याद गई है। तू कल भी था यही और आज यही है, तू कल भी था यही और आज यही है। तू तब तक रहेगा, 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 तू तब तक रहेगा, जब तक खुदा रहेगा, अतुल जिंदा रहा है, अतुल जिंदा रहेगा, तू हमेशा रहा है, तू हमेशा रहेगा। तू हर एक बच्चे में हमेशा दिखेगा, तेरी वीरता का चर्चा हमेशा रहेगा, तुझे याद करेंगे, तुझे याद करेंगे, 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 तुझे याद करेंगे, ये दिल करता रहेगा, अतुल जिंदा रहा है, अतुल जिंदा रहेगा। तेरा जिक्र हमारी इबादत है, तेरा जिक्र हमारी इबादत है, तेरा जिक्र हमारी जिंदगी। तू ख्यालों में रहता है सबके इस तरह, तू ख्यालों में रहता है सबके इस तरह, जैसे दिल की धड़कन हो कोई। तेरा चेहरा नजर आता है हर बच्चे में हमें, तेरा चेहरा नजर आता है हर बच्चे में हमें, तेरी महक हर जर्रे से रूह तक फैली हुई, तेरी महक हर जर्रे से रूह तक फैली हुई। ये महफूज रहता है दिल के आशियाने में, ये महसूस होता है
Thank you, Anidana. I am sure all of you are eagerly waiting to listen to our chief guest, Lieutenant General Suresh Sharma, PVSM, ABSM. And I am very confident his words are going to inspire, motivate, and enlighten each one of us. Sir, it is my privilege to welcome you to address the gathering. Sir, please.
Dear Colonel and Mrs. Kataria, I know Mrs. Kataria is not here. Sir, please convey my greetings to her. Sheila, family of Lieutenant Adul Kataria, friends, principal of the school, teaching staff, administrative staff, parents of the students. I can see a few of you sitting here. And still see the young, well-built, smart soldiers from your battalion, which represents the spirit. I think it's a very solemn and a very special occasion. We just heard Rita Man reciting a beautiful song composed by her. It just occurred to me, yes, commemorative occasions like this will come and go, but it's the free-flowing spirit which will continue to inspire all of us sitting here, and through us, many others who are not here. Each one of us, when we go back home, इसका जिक्र हम कम से कम 8-10-20 लोगों से करेंगे। आज हम कहाँ गए थे, क्या सुना, क्या देखा, क्या महसूस किया, and that's how the spirit lives on. I'm just thinking, when I have a son, my only child, I was just thinking, it occurred to me that what was it like when he was 23 years old? And I think probably he was in a job, just would have started a job somewhere. He's not in the army, civil sector. I'm sure we and my wife, we made at least 2, 3, 4 calls every day to ask, आज सुबह क्या किया, क्या खाया, क्या नहीं खाया. So much of concern. And here is a man at 23 years of age. He's done what he was to do and gone. Well, that's it. Like I mentioned, it's in the memory of the son of the soil, brave Lieutenant Adul Kataria. You know, personally, I came to know of him. I will be sharing this small anecdote with you. When I retired in 2018, I decided to attend a small course called the Independent Directors Course at MDI Gurgaon. And I had just shifted to Seespal Vihar, where quite a few of us live. And every day morning when I would come, I'll go around the circle called Adul Kataria Circle. And you know, since the name sounded familiar, but then I thought I must read a bit more about him. And that's how I came to know that what happened and how he has made the supreme sacrifice for the country. I didn't know that his parents live in the same society. Till about a month back, we may have crossed each other many times, but till we were faced with each other, Kataria sir, and very, like we always say that their older generation, not that I am not old, but their older generation soldiers, we have a way of meeting and greeting people. And he stopped, you are so and so. I said, yes. He says, introduce himself, I'm so and so, father of so and so. I said, well, you are very special. Everybody here is very special, but you are very, very special to me. And he said that, okay, would you like to be with us? Very soon we're going to have the commemorative function coming up in the school. Would you like to be there? I said, yes. I mean, how can I say anything else other than yes? And it's an honor for a soldier to pay tribute to the soldier. That's how I landed up here, and I thought I must share it with you. I think enough has been said about his life, but then I must also share. All of you know, all of you have heard it, but these are few things which we like to hear again and again. You know, it reminds me, I read it somewhere that there was, amongst all the world-class universities, Harvard is one. And Harvard would always invite very, very cerebral kind of discussions. And there was one such discussion happening, a debate happening on the leadership. When the debate was over, there was a professor sitting in the audience, and the person on the podium at that point of time happened to be, his name is little peculiar, I don't know really, in the world, at least in our part of the world, it is Singapore. And he was asked a question: are leaders born, or can leaders be made? It's a very simple question. And he gave an answer which is so beautifully said. Need not or may not become a leader. Now, one such leader was a leader. Atul. We know that 21st February 1975 was born to Prime Minister Kataria, bright young lad. Probably they saw the spark, they saw the glitter in his eyes right from the very beginning. He decided to join the school, Army Public School, Dalakwan, where I'm sure he did most of his education. And rightly so, he chose, I'm sure with the blessings of his parents, I'm going to take up the profession of arms. Joined NDA, did very well. Passed out of IME extremely well, very, very high in order of merit. And that's where he got the medal, the Ordnance Medal for being commissioned into the Corps of Ordnance, being the first in order of merit in that corps. Okay. So he was a brilliant boy. Of course, the Army protocol is that people from the services have to serve a tenure with the arms, most of the infantry, and preferably in the field areas. And that's how he landed in the event. Unit was just about preparing, and he landed in the heartland of Valley, the scene of action. And that's where he learned it on the job. It was not that Atul was trained in IMA to fight the militants. He learned it every day. I think every day's operation brought him back certain lessons. And there is a series of actions, not one or two or three or four. Every alternate week, every month, there will be one action. Something will go wrong. And the beauty is, all of us, especially those who wear uniform and have worn uniform, and when we talk about the I would say CI grid, counterinsurgency for the anti-militant operations, we remember that there are three distinct activities which are done. One is the information or the intelligence gathering. Okay. Second is the contact that you make. And third is the elimination, how you eliminate. So here is a person, is a young officer who on his own developed his own network, developed his own techniques to gain information, convert that into intelligence. Was so enthusiastic, created his own small team, the CEO permitted him, made a contact, did not wait for the reinforcements to come and tackle. Today, every third when an operation, large-scale operation is launched, you always find heavy reinforcements and specialists, including the special forces, are launched. 98, 98, 7, 96, that era that we're talking about, there were no special forces being launched. Maybe except very few of them. So even the same small force or detachment or his own control, he will even eliminate. That's how. That's how somebody read it, that okay, he developed a relationship with the locals, and he was very, I would say, totally fall up the. We developed that talent, learned their language, down there, spoke the same bad. A chase where there was an SPO, special police officer, with him who was hit by the military. He halted his patrol, rose all guns blazing into the scene of action. I'm sure he hit a few, but unfortunately, that was not his way. He also got. We can only share the feelings. And I will not say good, bad, or not virtually bad, but what the parents would have gone through, but all those who are connected with it would have gone through. It's a pain beyond comprehension. You can see over the number of years how the family has converted that pain into something which is worth something. Again, to live up to the spirit, the motto that young officer set up for himself and for others to follow. They have established, with of course the very active intervention of many others, they've established the trust, that Atul Kataria Memorial Trust, and under the aegis of the trust, there is a school where we are standing now. We saw the performers, the staff, how motivated they are, the number of activities which the trust is undertaking, the overall development in the young age, especially I would say, the people who cannot afford much because of things, and there is no such thing attached that okay, you are going to be coming from this caste, creed, sex, or their social status. They help out all, and especially those who cannot afford it at all. Please continue. We have the patron of the trust sitting here with us. I think it's a yeoman service the trust is undertaking in the entire area, and the activities that they are doing. And it all goes into one direction, the direction that the young man left it all of us to follow. Now, having come here, I know there are few students sitting here and to the school staff, what I would like to share. I know that, okay, all of you may or may not join the armed forces, but then there are ways and means to serve your nation. अपनी देश की सेवा करने के और बड़े तरीके हैं। आप फौज में आए बहुत अच्छा, आप यूनिफॉर्म सर्विसेज में आए बहुत अच्छा, पर इसके अलावा अगर आप चाहें, today the buzzword in this part of world, every boy and every small girl who's sitting here or who is part of this association can do wonders in the nation building. And you must continue. The spirit must be that I have to continue to grow and dedicate my life to the betterment of this nation, to the betterment of my countrymen, to the people around me, and my country, in that order. And the least for myself. To the staff, yes, along with building their career, building their education, building character, I think it's a very, very important aspect. So my humble, I would say, counsel to the staff, the teaching staff would be, do whatever you might, use whatever tools you have, use whatever techniques you want, as innovative as you can be, to teach the young blood of India as to how the national character must build up, and it builds up right here in the school at home. And I'm sure, taking inspiration from this great person, I think the children of this school will do extremely well, not only academically, but later in life as part of the larger society and part of the nation. So I have nothing more to share. I thought these are some of my thoughts. I may have written some text, but I don't need to refer to the text. It is all which is so close to our heart. All of us grown in the same environment, still live in the same environment, live with the same spirit. And once again, thank you very much, Dr. Arya sir, for giving me this opportunity. And my greetings to all the veteran fraternity who is sitting here, some of whom I know, I meet very often, some of whom I recognize because we live in the same society, and others whom I don't know, maybe I get a chance to meet today. And thank you once again. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. You have really moved everyone sitting here. All were in ears while you were talking. And thank you for your special message for the staff, the teachers out here. I'm one of them. And also the students who are listening to you. So it was quite inspiring. We are privileged to meet you today. Thank you so much for your wonderful words. Now, as a token of respect and gratitude to our chief guest, Major Chandra, UISM, AVSM, VSM will now present a memento and felicitate our chief guest. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We are also very happy to announce two of our students last month now cleared the NDA examinations, and we will shortly have officers from our school too. Now we have with us Lieutenant General Om Prakash to the previous UISM, ABSM, yes. The person who is very much associated with the school. He has visited the school a number of times and have interacted with the students here. So we are very happy to have your presence with us. Now I humbly request you to propose a vote of thanks.
Respected our chief guest, General Suresh Sharma, General Samiram Shah, Colonel Kataria, our most respected veterans, and other guests, staff, and the students. I think what General Suresh has said and what the students have said through their songs and poems, etc., everything has been said for our beloved Atul Kataria. I'm grateful to General Suresh to spare his invaluable time to come and attend this solemn ceremony. I think before I say a word of thanks, I would like to pay utmost gratitude, and I would like to say that धन्य हैं जनरल कटारिया एंड मिसेस सुमित्रा कटारिया जिन्होंने ऐसे सपूत, ऐसे शूरवीर को जन्म दिया, जिनकी बदौलत हम सब उनकी याद में यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं। उन्होंने 23 साल की उम्र में जो अपना बहुमूल्य जीवन का सर्वोत्तम बलिदान दिया, ये बहुत ही एक गौरवशाली चीज है और हम सब के लिए गौरवशाली चीज है। मुक्ति मैम ने पहला जो सेंटेंस फौज में बोला, वो चले गए हैं लेकिन वो हमेशा हमारे याद में हैं, रहेंगे और रहते रहेंगे। उनकी जो भी यादें हैं वो हमारे को इंस्पायर करेंगी, हम बुजुर्गों को भी इंस्पायर करेंगी और हमारे जो यूथ हैं उनको भी इंस्पायर करेंगी। मैं तो यही चाहूँगा कि हम इन्हीं की यादों में जीते रहें और आगे बढ़ते रहें। मैं प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि आप सबके योगदान से हमारा स्कूल और अच्छा करे, हमारे स्कूल के बच्चे और अच्छा करें। और जैसे अभी मुक्ति मैम ने बताया है, 2 लड़के एनडीए में सिलेक्ट हो गए हैं। हम चाहेंगे आने वाले समय में और भी हमारे बच्चे आर्म फोर्सेस में आए, सैनिक स्कूल अपने एनडीए में जाएं या आईएमए में जाएं। लेकिन जैसे सुरेश शर्मा जी ने बताया कि केवल आर्म फोर्सेस ही नहीं, बाकी सेवाएं भी, बाकी सर्विसेज भी उतना ही महत्वपूर्ण है। अब्दुल कलाम फौज में नहीं आया, ट्राई किया उन्होंने, ट्राई किया, अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो सिलेक्ट नहीं हुए। और उसके बावजूद जो देश की सेवा उन्होंने की, आई थिंक उसका कोई तुलना नहीं की जा सकती। इसलिए सभी सर्विसेज उतनी ही महत्वपूर्ण है, लेकिन एज ए सैनिक हम कहेंगे सबसे ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण अगर देश सुरक्षा के लिए है वो है फौज, किसी भी सर्विस में चले जाए। तो मैं तो यही प्रार्थना करता हूँ ऐसे ही हमारे को इंस्पिरेशन मिलती रहे। और हमारा देखो आपस में कितना संबंध है, आज के सैनिक और पूर्व सैनिक में इतना गठजोड़ है। हमारे सैनिक पीछे बैठे हैं, हम भूतपूर्व सैनिक आगे बैठे हैं, लेकिन हमारा संबंध उतना ही घनिष्ठ है जो हमेशा रहा है। मैं आज के दिन जनरल कटारिया, मुक्ति मैम सबको धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा कि इतना भव्य आपने समारोह कराया, जिसके बदौलत हम इकट्ठा हो सके और हम अपने प्यारे अतुल की यादों में दोबारा घुल मिल होंगे। मैं प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि हम ऐसे मिले रहें और ऐसे प्रार्थना करते रहें हमारे भाई के लिए, हमारे बच्चे के लिए, कि वो सब के लिए इसी तरह का इंस्पिरेशन बना रहे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, थैंक यू, जय हिंद।
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. As we draw this solemn and inspiring ceremony to a close, let us carry forward the spirit of courage, sacrifice, dedication exemplified by Lieutenant Kataria S.M. Wreath. May his legacy continue to guide and inspire us in our daily lives. And may we always remember the selfless service of all our brave soldiers to protect our nation. With a heart full of pride and gratitude and with a patriotic zeal, I now request everyone to rise for the national. once again, I request all of you to join us for a light tea and refreshment. And also the hut of remembrance that is dedicated to Lieutenant Atul is open. All those who have visited earlier may revisit. Those who haven't seen are most welcome to visit and see the hut of remembrance that we have made for. Thank you. God bless.